Hi, welcome to Jmore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live, coming to you from Hamden and sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. Tell us about your plans in the comment field below. Let us know what else you have scheduled this weekend. I'm Amanda. That's Simone.
Hi.
And so Simone, I'm sure you know this is a long weekend. Yay! We got our glasses.
Memorial Day
ready.
weekend. We're ready for the beach.
We are. So do you have plans? Beach day, cookout? I'm going to try to grill up some various and sundry seafood deliciousness.
That sounds great.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, I'm picking up my daughter at college, so I'm going to be schlepping up to Connecticut and back, but it'll be great to see her. And once I get home, I'm going to be partying it up.
Party
Yeah.
it hard.
Yeah.
Some grilling, maybe some kiddie pool, dipping your feet in. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this weekend started. What are we doing?
Well, I know what you're doing tonight. You're going to Center Stage to see the opening of Jazz.
Yay!
Yeah, it's based on the
hands.
Toni Morrison novel, directed by Kwame Kwei-Armah, set in Harlem, runs through June 24th. It should be great. I'm definitely going to try to get there, even though I can't make it tonight.
Right. Thank you for letting me go tonight. since
Yeah.
you can't make it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you see me there, say hi. Sometimes I'm nice. But
Sometimes
I'm
if she's
somewhat
in a good
friendly.
mood.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling okay today.
Catch her at
Long
the right
weekend.
moment. Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? What's Saturday?
So Saturday is a delicious day because it's the Beatmore Pie Fest 2017 taking place at the Baltimore Museum of Industry, a great museum if you've never been there. Basically the museum has its own farmers market that's hosting a pie contest. It's free to enter. You have to provide 2 pies in order to be in the contest. And there's also a raffle to win the competition pies. So
Yum.
sounds
What's your
like a
favorite
great
pie?
time. I actually like pecan pie, and key lime pie is a big favorite. Now, I'm not saying I don't like the fruit pies,
Right.
but they can't be super sweet. Like, I'm really not a big apple pie person,
don't like
blueberry
apple
pie.
pie.
I like a cherry pie, a peach pie, something tart, maybe
Okay.
rhubarb
Ugh,
mixed
no.
in there. I know you don't like
Rhubarb
that,
makes no sense to me.
but when
Like,
it's mixed with something else, it's
Yeah, but then why do you
great.
need the rhubarb? Can't you just have a cherry pie?
It makes it more tart, which I like.
Okay, you like the tart.
And I
got
like,
it.
maybe a little bit of ice cream on top.
Yeah, a la mode.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway, enough about pies.
Pie. I don't know how we were not asked to judge this contest.
I
mean,
know.
come on. Hello. All right,
Maybe next year.
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday. Let's see what's going on Saturday and Sunday. Let me consult my calendar here. All weekend long is the Balticon 51. It's at the Renaissance Harbor Place Hotel, and it's basically the Mid-Atlantic Sci-Fi Convention. So I know some people who will be attending that. Will, our intern, will probably be there. And it features authors, artists, scientists, musicians, podcasters, publishers, editors. There'll be a gaming room, educational panels, and a 1632 mini-con to celebrate guest of honor Eric Flint's alternate history series, and it goes through Monday. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. The I don't want to forget this. This is very important. Brew at the Zoo, which is at the Maryland Zoo in Baltimore, of course. It's a fundraiser. It's one of Baltimore's biggest beer festivals. Sample beers from more than 80 brew varieties. Enjoy live music, and they'll have wares from local artisans, and it's all for a great cause.
Okay. If you just got here, this is Jmore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live, sponsored by University of Maryland, Baltimore. Please be sure to comment below, share, like, and follow at hashtag JMoreWeekend. And I brought this little handy sign with me today. I know you probably can't read it, but I just wanted to let everyone know that we are out there on social, so come socialize with us. Obviously, if you're here, you know that we're on Facebook at jmoreliving.com, Twitter, jmoreliving.com, / jmoreliving, Instagram / jmoreliving, Pinterest / jmore_living. So follow us, all those places, interact with us, talk to us, share comments with us, engage. Okay, Sunday.
Tell your friends. Okay, Sunday, Sowebo Arts and Music Festival at Holland's Market. Has anyone ever been there? I have never been there, and it sounds awesome. Have you gone to that, Amanda?
Yeah, I used to go in college, like back in my artsy, funky, partying at street festival.
When you were fun.
Yeah, back then. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it is a 34-year-old Baltimore tradition.
Just like me.
Yeah, she's 34 too. Artsy Street Fest includes 3 stages of music representing everything from experimental pop to jam rock to punk. And there's a lot of stuff for the little ones going on too. Face painting, a puppet garden by Black Cherry Puppet Theater, arts and crafts, foods and drinks. It sounds like a great time.
It does. Go. Check it out. Get artsy.
Also, before you go there, you could take in a movie with the kids. The Lego movie is going to be playing at the Senator Theater at 10 a.m. on Sunday.
It's fun. I love Legos.
Yeah, everyone loves Legos.
Right? They're fun. Except when you step on them and then they hurt really bad.
Oh, that's true. It hasn't happened to me in a few years, but it did.
I haven't either.
It used to happen to me a lot.
Somebody actually created a shoe, like a Lego building shoe, so that when
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's a thing out there. I guess it's like a slipper, but it protects you from those horrible, hard little edges.
Wow.
It's true. All right. Anyway, what else is happening on Sunday?
Innovation knows no bounds. You can also learn to defend yourself if you're a woman by attending the Keep Moving Women's Self-Defense seminar at the Auto Bar of all places. You can learn to kick some major tuchus and protect yourself.
Yeah, do it.
Rob Sullivan will be the one teaching some basic self-defense techniques, and you'll learn how to defend yourself using Western boxing, Krav Maga, wrestling, judo, and jiu-jitsu. I mean.
Judge all of that.
Yeah.
All of those awesome martial arts. All right. If you're just joining us, we're Simone and Amanda. We are clearly already ready for this holiday weekend. We're done. We're checked out.
Yes, in a big way.
We are from Jmore in Hamden. This is your Weekend Agenda brought to you by University of Maryland, Baltimore. Please comment, like, share, and follow at hashtag Jmore. Also, by the way, this was a big deal yesterday, but if you're still feeling like you want to continue the discussion on our shared nightmare that was Dirty Dancing, please holler at us. Let us know what you really think. And, don't hold back because nobody was anywhere because it was apparently just that bad.
We're still getting over it.
So go ahead and tell us what you still think about that. All right. So, Simone, it has been well established here already.
Yes, it has. I already know what she's going to say. It's so well established.
That I am a bit of a bookworm. That's okay. I admit it.
Nothing to be ashamed of, Amanda.
And I also readily admit that this is one of my favorite things about Memorial Day weekend is that for me, it signals the start of summer reading, beach reading. And so I brought in my stack, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about what I've got in my stack. This is my starter stack. This is not the whole stack, but this is like where we're going to get started with. So I've got Henning Mankell, who's a Swedish crime fiction. I'm big on, this is like my guilty pleasure book because I'm super big on Swedish crime fiction,
really
like Joe
fun.
Nesbo, who has a new book out that I haven't read yet. He does the Harry Hole Investigator series, but I love it's just good and juicy. And look how little it is. I can read this at a day on the beach. And then I read this book, Alice, I Have Been. And it's like a historical fiction about the real Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Great.
And the funny thing about this book is I must really, really want to read it because when I was looking through my shelves to make this stack, I found a hardcover version of this that I also haven't read yet. So I keep buying it because it sounds that good to me. So, if you want to do a little mini book club with me, I have another copy of this.
I would like to do that.
Let's do that.
All right.
Okay, done. Anyone else out there want to join us? Read this book.
Yeah,
Alice, I Have Been.
I'm like really scared of book clubs in general, but
Because they're about drinking wine, and that's all.
no, not because of that. Because I never like other people's selections. It's always like, I don't know, it's stressful. But
Right.
I can do it with you.
Okay, so we can do this. It's by Melanie Benjamin. And also, give us a high five or a wave if you think we should start some sort of a book club thing
Oh,
of some
Jmore
sort.
Book Club.
Hey, Jmore, read
That
more.
wouldn't be stressful because I'd be in charge.
Right. All right. So I also have The Last Chinese Chef, which I don't know anything about it. I like food novels, food fiction, food whatever. I like food. I've been to Beijing, so this sounded great to me. It takes place in Beijing.
All
So I
right.
got that. I have Wishful Thinking, which is somebody finds a time travel app, so their life gets a lot more orderly and organized because they just put on their app and do some time traveling. So I have that.
Time traveling is always good.
I love time travel. I'm like consumed by it. Like I like when it works out. Like the Stephen King book about the JFK assassination was one of the best time travel things I've ever read in my life.
That does sound good.
It's the date of the assassination, which I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to remember. 11, 20 something.
You're not gonna get any help
Sorry,
with me.
sorry everyone, but it's a great book. Read that. Okay, Irvine Welsh, because obviously, how have I never read this for one? But he's Train Spotting, and the new Train Spotting that came out this year was amazing. So it put me in the mood. Although I'm probably not going to be able to read it because it's all written in that what the slang or it's Irish, Scottish, something, whatever. But it's hard to read. But I'm going to try this.
Okay.
Then I have Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore, which I was at one of the used book sales, I think the Towson Library one, and this guy saw me fondling the book cover and was like, just get it. You have to read this. It's amazing. We tell everyone. So, hey, everybody, I'm going to read this. I don't know anything about it, but I'm reading that. Okay. Then I am dying to check out Michael Chabon's latest, which is Moonglow, because he's amazing, and he wins. Yeah, and he wins so many prizes. And he actually, as a tidbit, he has a new book coming out soon. That's a collection of nonfiction essays about the Israeli occupation of the West Bank and Gaza. So I do have this Chabon, which apparently I haven't read yet as well. I read Adventures of Cavalier and Clay, which is like one of my favorite all-time top 10 books, but I have to get to this one too before I get to Moonglow. So there's that. Simone, what's in your pile?
God, you've got a lot.
I got work to do.
Okay, so I brought a couple of books that I'm in the middle of right now. I'm reading 2 books at one time, which is always a bad
Yeah, I do that
idea.
sometimes.
So one of them is Elena Ferrante's My Brilliant Friend, and it's one of her series. I started the second one, which was good, but then I felt like I needed to read the first one first because I don't like reading things out of order.
I don't like to do that.
So I'm in the middle of this one, which is great. I started reading it at Jury Duty, which was awesome.
That's the best thing about Jury Duty.
Yeah.
I always read a book at Jury Duty.
Yeah, and it turned out, even though they said they had Wi-Fi, they had no Wi-Fi, so I had no choice, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. And then I came home, and I got sidetracked with crossword puzzles and watching MSNBC, which I'm addicted to.
Stop that.
It's really bad. It keeps me up at night. It gets me all stressed out, but it's a bad habit. Anyway, so I stopped reading it. Same thing with the Bruce Springsteen autobiography, which is really great. It's really interesting. Someone bought it for my son, and I picked it up.
Show us the cover.
The cover is
that's
to die
nice.
for.
That is a great cover.
And he really writes very well. It's really interesting. So then I also have My Name is Lucy Barton, which everybody's already read except for me. You haven't?
I never read that. I didn't read Olive Kitteridge either.
Okay.
I saw it though. I watched it.
Yeah. So I read Kitteridge, Olive Kitteridge, and I heard from a couple of people that they loved this one. Although one person that I know, my mother, I think, did not like it. Anyway, so this is another one that I'm planning to read shortly. And then this one, my best friend in New York found on my mother's bookshelf and told me I had to read it. I don't know anything about it. Balzac and the Little Chinese Seamstress.
Okay.
So it looks interesting. The Los Angeles Times Book Review called it an unexpected miracle, a delicate and often hilarious tale. So that can't be bad.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Right?
I think we have so much. I'm so excited that summer now because look at all the great stuff we have to read.
I can't wait to just lie on the beach and not be bothered.
Me too. All right, guys. I hope we didn't bore everyone with our book chat, coffee chat. Before we go, I want to remind everyone to watch Jmore's Need to Know, which is Tuesdays at 12:30. You can join the conversation with myself and Jonathan Oleski about this week's news stories, and obviously we are never out of material because there's always news.
Oh, yes.
And then thank you again for sharing your weekend agenda with us. Thanks to the University of Maryland, Baltimore for sponsoring our Facebook Live event. You can join us here every Friday at 12:30. Simone has something to say.
You forgot. Our new issue's about to come out.
I totally forgot.
Yeah. So it's going to be on amazing people under 40 who have done all kinds of amazing things. So look for it next week. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, definitely. I'm looking
Have
forward
an
to that.
awesome weekend, everybody.
And again, check out our events calendar, jmoreliving.com/events. You can follow us at #JMoreWeekend. We are on social, pretty much always /JMoreLiving, except for Pinterest, which is /JMore_living. Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're also on LinkedIn and Google+. So follow us there, and happy holiday weekend.
Bye-bye.